This is Radio Nepal. I am Dila Prasai with the news, the headlines first. Vote counting of elections to the House of Representatives and Provincial Assembly on the way across the country. Nepali Congress wins a 3-seat 4-member of House of Representatives and UML wins 1 seat for House of Representative members. Nepali Congress leads preliminary vote count tally followed by CPN, UML and CPN Maoist Centre. And earthquake in Indonesian island of Java kills dozens, injuring hundreds of people. Now the news in detail. Vote counting of the elections to the House of Representatives and Provincial Assemblies on the way in several constituencies across the country. The voting was held on Sunday for 165 members to the House of Representatives and 330 members to the Provincial Assembly under the first-past-the-post system. As per the latest update, the Nepali Congress has taken lead in the vote counting with 4 win and leads in 47 constituencies, while the CPN-UML has won 1 seat, maintaining leads in 39 constituencies under the election of the House of Representatives and Provincial Assembly. Likewise, CPN Maoist Centre taking lead in 12 constituencies. Rashtriya Swatantra Party has maintained leads in 11 constituencies, while Rashtriya Prajatantra Party is leading in 6 constituencies and Unified Socialist Party maintaining lead in 6 constituencies. Nepali Congress leader Prakashman Singh has been elected from Kathmandu constituency 1 for the 4th time in a row. Singh was previously elected from the same constituency in the elections of 2064, 2070 and 2074. Singh also served as the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Federal Affairs and Local Development in the then Sushil Koirala-led government. Singh was elected to the Member of Parliament with 7,140 votes. Singh defeated his rival candidate from Rashtriya Prajatantra Party, Rabindra Mishra, with 129 votes difference. Mishra has received 7,011 votes. CPN-UML's Prem Bahadur Maharjan has been elected to the post of the House of Representatives from Lalitpur constituency 2. Maharjan has been elected with a total of 15,025 votes. His closest contender was Sudin Shakya of Hamro Nepal Party, who received 8,886 votes. As per the latest update of vote counting, Prime Minister Sherbadu Deuba has taken a lead in the preliminary vote count in Dodelthura. He has received 5,621 votes as of now, whereas his contender, the independent candidate Sagar Dhakal, has received 2,599 votes as of now. The vote count was started in Dodelthura from yesterday afternoon. Similarly, CPN-UML chairman and the party's candidate for the House of Representatives election from Jhapa constituency 5, KP Sharma Oli, is leading the vote count tally. As per the preliminary reports, UML Chairman Oli has secured 8,977 votes. Likewise, Left Democratic Alliance's candidate Khagendra Adhikari is following Oli with 5,441 votes. The Election Commission has said ballot boxes from remote areas of 5 districts have been brought to the concerned district headquarters via Nepal Army's helicopters. Joint spokesperson of the Election Commission, Kamal Bhattrai, said ballot boxes from 34 voting centres of Humla, from 9 voting centres of Solukhumbu and 3 voting centres of Bazang were taken to the headquarters. Likewise, ballot boxes from 22 voting centres of Gorkha and from 4 voting centres of Songkhla Sabha were also brought to the headquarters via helicopters. The death toll in the Baitadi Jeep accident has reached 4. According to Chief District Officer Suresh Panthi, the deceased have been identified as Assistant Head Constable Arjun Kathayat and Constables Lok Bahadur Batha Magar, Ramesh Saud and Birkha Bahadur Bista. 9 police personnel, including the driver, were injured in the accident. The injured in the incident are airlifted to Kohalpur on Nepali Army's helicopter for the treatment. A jeep carrying police personnel skidded off the road and fell some 300 meters into the local Ningladi River at Patan Municipality, Pho in Baitadi district yesterday morning. So the vote counting is on the way across the country. So we have our correspondents deployed in many constituencies, and for now we have our correspondent Kaushal Kimiri, who is giving us update about the vote counting update of Lalitpur constituency 3. Kaushal?
Yes, Stella.
Good morning, Kaushal.
Good morning to you as well.
So, Kaushal, what's the update of latest vote count at Lalitpur constituency 3 right now?
Dela, I am at the local development training academy, which is in Jaulak Hill of Lalitpur. The counting of votes of Lalitpur constituency number 3 is ongoing here. So, as per the latest update I have in my hand, Dr. Tosima Karki of Rashtriya Swatantra Party is leading the race with 3,896 votes, while her near competitor is Amrit Khadka of CPN-UML, who has 2,969 votes. The common candidate of the Left Democratic Front, Pampa Busal of CPN Maoist Center, is in the third position with 1,796 votes. There were a total of 61,000 votes that were cast in this constituency. The counting has been done of around 11 to 12,000 votes. So it will still take time for us to get a concrete result.
So, Kaushal, do you have any idea that how long will it take to complete the vote counting?
Dela, the counting of votes started at around 5:30 yesterday, so it is around 8:15 today. So it's more than 28 hours. But they've still only counted around 12,000 votes, 11 to 12,000 votes. So they still need to count another 50,000 votes. So that would mean it would still take some days. People, the candidates, representatives, the election officials, they have to speed up their work. Otherwise, it will take, I think, around 2 to 3 days. But let's hope that they will do it quickly so as we'll get a result sooner.
Kaushal, is there any sorts of interruption or any kind of hassles that have come across the vote counting process?
No, there has been no interruption or there has been no hassle as of now. There was a small differences in opinion on Sunday, the election day. Some candidates wanted the representatives of some candidates wanted the counting of votes to start at the moment, but some others and election officials, they said we did not have enough manpower, so they halted the count of vote and they started it on Monday morning. So that was the only difference. I would not want to call it dispute. It was only a small difference of opinion that happened on Sunday, except that everything has been going smoothly but slowly.
So, Kaushal, what are the other scenes behind the vote counting that you have observed at the moment?
Everything is going well. There are representatives of political parties who are inside counting the votes. There are election officials. The only problem here is it's getting a little slow because the results of the other constituencies in Lalitpur, they are coming in. Lalitpur constituency number 2 has already decided its winner. Prem margin of CPN-UML. The vote counting in Lalitpur constituency number 1 is also ongoing at a better pace than this. But in Lalitpur constituency number 3, the pace is little slow, but it has been smooth till now.
So, Kaushal, thank you for informing us.
Welcome, Dela.
So we were talking with our correspondent Kaushal Kimiri, who is at the vote counting center for Lalitpur constituency 3 and was giving update about the latest vote count. So moving on to now, Minister for Home Affairs Balkrishna Kant has directed the Home Administration and the security bodies to restore peace in Triveni municipality of Basura district. The situation in the municipality has become tense following the death of 2 persons there. 3 persons were injured in the election violence ensued in the municipality in course of voting on Sunday. Home Minister Kant directed concerned authorities to normalize the situation and restore peace in the municipality. 2 local youths, Sanjeev Aidi and Chetan Aidi, were hit by the bullet and died during a clash between the police and the locals. The dispute took place when voting was underway at polling centre best at Natishwari Basic School at Triveni Municipality 7 in Basura on Sunday. State Minister for Foreign Affairs of Japan, Sunsuke Takai, paid a courtesy call on Chief Election Commissioner Dinesh Kumar Thapalia at the Election Commission in Kathmandu yesterday. On the occasion, they held discussions on matters of bilateral cooperation and relations. State Minister Takai appreciated the process of the federal and provincial assembly elections held on Sunday. Chief Election Commissioner Thapalia thanked the Japanese delegation for observing the election. State Minister Takai arrived in Nepal on November 20 in connection with observing the elections to the House of Representatives and Province Assembly. Meanwhile, the visiting standing commissioner from the South Korea, Kang Seong-bae, paid a courtesy call on Chief Election Commissioner Dinesh Kumar Thapalia yesterday itself. The standing commissioner of South Korea has been here for observing the elections to the member of the House of Representatives and Provincial Assembly. During the meeting, the two discussed about the issues relating to bilateral cooperation and relations. On the occasion, Chief Election Commissioner Thapalia thanked the South Korean delegation for the election observation. Korea International Cooperation Agency, KOICA, and the Ministry of Federal Affairs and General Administration have signed the record of discussion for the project for capacity building of medical service to achieve universal health coverage for the poor in vulnerable areas in Bhaktapur. Issuing a press release yesterday, KOICA said the main objective of this project was to enhance the capacity of medical infrastructure and professionals for quality hospital management, infection control, and improved coverage of public health insurance in Bhaktapur. The project will be implemented by KOICA in Nepal-Korea Friendship Municipality Hospital in close collaboration and coordination with Federal Affairs and General Administration Ministry and Madhepur Thimi Municipality. The Korean government, through Korea International Cooperation Agency, KOICA has allocated $9 million for the project. You're listening to Radio Nepal 8 AM English News Bulletin. We continue with the international updates now. An earthquake on the main Indonesian island of Java has killed scores of people and injured hundreds. According to BBC, the 5.6 magnitude quake struck Cianjur town in West Java at a shallow depth of 10 kilometers, according to US Geological Survey data. Scores of people were taken to hospital, with many treated outside. Rescuers have worked through the night to try to save others thought to still be trapped under collapsed buildings. The area where the quake struck is densely populated and prone to landslides, with poorly built houses reduced to rubble in many areas. The exact number of people killed so far remains unclear. Indonesia's National Disaster Mitigation Agency, BNPB, has said the official death toll was 62, adding that another figure given by Regional Governor Ridwan Kamil, 162, remains unverified. Speaking to local media, Kamil said some 326 people had been injured in the quake, noting that most of them sustained fractures from being crushed in ruins. South Africa's Supreme Court of Appeal has ruled that decision to release former President Jacob Zuma on early medical parole was unlawful and that he should return to prison to finish his sentence for contempt of court. Last year, Zuma was sentenced to 15 months of imprisonment after ignoring a court order to testify at a government inquiry into widespread corruption during his near decade as president. In September 2021, Zuma was released on medical parole after serving a fraction of the sentence. But in December, the High Court set aside the parole decision and ordered him to return to jail. Zuma appealed that ruling and judgment was delivered on Monday, a month after the Department of Correctional Services said his prison sentence had ended. The court took issue with the department's claim that Zuma's sentence had ended while the appeal was still being heard. Moving on to the FIFA updates now. England defeated Iran with a 6-2 goal difference in a group match held under the FIFA World Cup 2022 that is being held at Qatar on Monday. Similarly, Netherlands defeated Senegal with a 2-0 goal difference in a group match on Monday. United States and Wales ended with a 1-goal draw in a match on Tuesday. Now the general weather forecast for the country for today. Forecasting division says the weather is likely to be partly cloudy in hilly areas of Province 1, Karnali Province and Sudur Paschim Province and mainly fair in the rest of the country. Kathmandu's weather report now. Maximum temperature of 22.7 degrees Celsius and minimum temperature of 8 degrees Celsius. With this news, we have come to the end of this bulletin, but before we wrap up the headlines once again. Vote counting of elections to the House of Representatives and Provincial Assembly on the way across the country. Nepali Congress wins 3 seats for the member of House of Representatives and UML wins 1 seat for the member of House of Representatives. Nepali Congress leads preliminary vote count tally followed by CPN UML and CPN Maoist Centre. And earthquake in Indonesian island of Java kills dozens, injuring hundreds of people. Well, that's all that we have for this edition. Our next English news edition is at 2 in the afternoon. You can also listen to us online at our website www.radionepal.gov.np for more news and online programs. Stay tuned, stay safe and have a good day.